Welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Yes, it's the sequel to Beetlejuice, and I still haven't seen it. I didn't realize it's only an hour and 45 seconds long. The plot is, after the family tragedy, 3 generations of the Dietz family return home to Winter River, still haunted by Beetlejuice. Linda's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter, Astrid, accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. So, returning to this, Michael Keaton. I think this is funny. 2 movies in a row now. Michael Keaton. I just watched Goodrich last night. Now I'm watching Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton in again. Fantastic. Winona Ryder reprises her role. Catherine O'Hara is in it again. Jenna Ortega, I assume, plays the daughter. Justin Theroux. William Dafoe is in it. Monica Bellucci. I think I got that right. A lot of people in this, right? Bern Gorman. Person I'm sure I scroll more and more. This one landed a 6.8 rating. 99,652 people rated it. I know I'm a little late to the game, but better late than never. Should have watched it before Halloween, but I think it just came out Tuesday of last week on streaming, and so I was traveling. So here we go. Let's get into it. See if it's as good as the first one, which was a long time ago. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Beetlejuice, so the sequel of Beetlejuice. I don't know. It wasn't like... that's a bad way to start off this review. You know what I was going to say. But it just didn't pop for me. Right? And I feel there's so many reasons. I don't know if I think on its own, that was a great movie, and it's always hard to have a sequel be better than the first, or be even close. I applaud the effort of bringing it back this many years later, and it was enjoyable, but it just missed on so many marks for me. And I think, and I say this a lot in a lot of movie sequels and stuff like that, I should watch the other movie first. This was so many years ago. I think I knew what that movie was about, but there's such a gap that they put in some assumptions, or they have you figure things out throughout the movie. So, for example, Winona Ryder, who plays whatever her name was, and she's reprising her role from back when she was in the first one. And Michael Keaton's character, Beetlejuice, of course, wants to marry her. I forgot all about that. I forgot how that was going down. I even forgot about the people in the attic, right? So I had to reimagine all that, and that was... I was like, well, I forget what this is all about. I just remember it being about him causing havoc, him wanting something. I thought he wanted to come to Earth, and maybe that's what it was. If he got married, he came to Earth. I forget. I honestly don't remember. I didn't know if I needed to. I think that would have helped, because I didn't get that. Okay, so there's that piece of it. Now, here we are, 30 years later, or whatever it is, and she has a kid, which is played by, well, I just lost her mind, but... you know who I mean. Ortega. Jenna Ortega. Okay, great. Well, who's the husband? There's that whole thing. And then they do some revealing of it. They have, what happens with him, and who the husband is, and who her father was, I guess, and all of that stuff. But it's very surfaced. Everything, that's the only term that came to mind. Everything in this movie was very on the surface. There's not a lot of depth. They bring in another character that... Jenna Ortega meets a boy of his own age, and there's a little piece on him. I understand why he was in there, but he's very surfaced. I'm going to keep using that. Now, I understood, like I said, what his role was, but no depth. And it's like that the whole time, for the most part. I mean, we obviously know Winona Ryder's character a little bit, and Catherine whatever, which was, I believe, her stepmom. That was another piece. I couldn't remember, was she her mother, her stepmother? Yeah, Catherine O'Hara. So, I don't know. And I think that it has the same kind of visual effects that Beetlejuice had, which I appreciated. It did seem a little copied, I guess. Very similar to the other one. And it didn't center around that. I felt like they built depth around the wrong things. The new boyfriend, for example, whatever. But then when they come back, like Michael Keaton's role wasn't as prominent as I would think. He's in it, of course, and I don't know. It just didn't feel like he didn't have the pizzazz that he had in the first one. And his whole story of what's going on with him and, well, I know I'm going to struggle saying it because I got it right the first time. I think Monica Buselli, like her character. You know, just so you know, she plays, I don't know what she's called in it, like Beetlejuice's ex-wife. And that's just, you know, again, surfaced. Everything just feels like they touched on a little bit of some stuff, but not a lot. And maybe that was purposeful so they can get it done in an hour and 45 minutes. And, you know, instead of diving in. But I just think there's another way to do that. And I don't know. And it's not supposed to be an in-depth, you know, drama that I feel like I'm saying it should be. But I felt like there should have been more to it. I just didn't feel like there was a lot. Even Catherine O'Hara's character, I don't even know what she's art. Okay, I don't even understand what went down with her and it just was weird. And so there you go. I don't know. Fun. I like to revisit it. Great characters. I think, and Jenna Ortega, of course, I like her, but she brings that little bit of Wednesday to this movie. You know, the dark side and how she loves horror movies and stuff like that. And she plays that character pretty well. So she added that little element to it, so that was a nice touch. Winona Ryder looked great in this movie and had a good character. And when Michael Keaton did get some speaking time, or you know, some screen time, he was, of course, the same. He looks the same as the other Beetlejuice and acts the same, so that was really cool. But that's it. That's all I got. I don't know. Not much else. Not a lot of laughs for me, unfortunately. So, alright. That's it. I don't know if I was helpful or not. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.